Let me ask you something. Have you ever been in the middle of your day, nothing really wrong, nothing really right, and suddenly your mood just drops? Not dramatic, not obvious, just this quiet feeling like something is missing. You check your phone, you scroll, you look for something to fix it, but nothing really works. And deep down you wonder, why does my brain do this? Now here's the part most people don't realize. Your brain is not trying to make you unhappy. It's trying to protect you, but sometimes it overdoes it. And the good news? You can interrupt that pattern in seconds. Today I'm going to show you 3 simple brain shifts that can change how you feel in under 15 seconds. But stay with me, because the last one is the most powerful, and it's the one that can completely change how you moods forever. Let's start with something simple. Imagine 2 people going through the exact same moment, same stress, same situation, same environment. One spirals into overthinking, the other resets quickly and moves on. The difference isn't their life, it's the signal their brain receives in the first few seconds. And once you learn to control that signal, everything changes. So let's get into it. Trick number 1, the breath reset. Right now, without overthinking, take a slow breath in through your nose, and a longer, slower breath out. Do it again. Here's what's happening. Research shows your breath is directly connected to your nervous system. Fast, shallow breathing tells your brain, something's wrong. Slow, controlled breathing tells your brain, you're safe. And the moment your brain feels safe, it starts turning down stress. You didn't fix your problems. You changed the signal. And your brain responded instantly. This is why just 10 to 15 seconds of slow breathing can shift your entire state. But most people ignore it, because it feels too simple. Now here's where it gets more interesting. What if the problem isn't your body, but your thoughts just won't stop? That's where the second trick comes in. Trick number 2, the pattern interrupt question. When your mind starts looping, overthinking, replaying, stressing, ask yourself one question. What am I actually in control of right now? Not tomorrow, not later, right now. Psychology shows your brain feels overwhelmed when it tries to control everything at once, but this question forces it to zoom in. Suddenly, instead of 100 problems, you're left with one small action. Maybe it's sending a message. Maybe it's taking a break. Maybe it's just breathing again. You go from chaos to clarity, and that shift alone reduces stress almost instantly. You're no longer stuck in your head. You're back in control of the moment. Now imagine combining this with the first trick. Your body says, I'm safe. Your mind says, I know what to do. That's powerful. But the third trick is what actually creates happiness from nothing. And this is where most people get it wrong. They think happiness comes after something good happens, after success, after progress, after everything is figured out. But research shows something different. Your brain doesn't wait for big wins. It responds to small ones immediately. So here's the final trick. Trick number 3, the 15-second reset action. Right now, pick one tiny action. Something so small it feels almost pointless. Adjust your posture. Take a sip of water. Organize one thing near you. Check off one small task. Do it. That's it. Here's what just happened. Your brain registered completion, and completion triggers dopamine, the chemical linked to motivation and happiness. Not later, right now. This is why starting always feels hard, but once you begin, things feel easier. Because your brain rewards movement. Most people wait to feel better before acting, but your brain works the other way around. Action creates the feeling. So when you feel stuck, you don't need a big solution. You need a small signal. Now put all 3 together. You slow your breath. You ask one grounding question. You take one small action. In less than a minute, your entire state begins to shift. Not because your life changed, but because your brain chemistry did. And the more you use these, the faster it works. These aren't habits that take months. They're switches you can flip anytime. So the next time you feel off, don't fight it. Just use the signal. Because happiness isn't something you wait for. It's something you activate. And now, you know exactly how to do it. Subscribe for more psychology insights that help you take control of your mind and understand yourself on a deeper level.